the market currently from the street, you can understand what is actually playing out. When we talk about the fear and greed index, what people should expect, what people should always see, the direction, the swinging, the candlestick, the direction and the moving averages of the market. All these determine how you make your investment and how you also make your decision on how to manage your money. Where should you put your money? How do you manage your money? How do you control your money? How do you control or manage your investment moving forward? So a lot of persons, a lot of my investors have been skeptical about the situation that is happening in the financial market, especially the deep, the deep and the fear. You can see the market has entered extreme fear, meaning that investors are actually selling off their investment and they are scared. They are scared of what the market is going to provide, especially the speculation of the AI bubble. But the Wall Street analysts yesterday, all were disappointed when Nvidia released their earnings report. Yes, all of them were disappointed when Nvidia released their earnings report. Now, here is the thing. The analyst consensus expectation was 1.26. Yes, it was 1.26. But do you know what happened? Nvidia Nvidia surpassed that expectation and hit 1.30. Yes, Nvidia hit 1.30, beating Wall Street analysts. And that is why you can see after the market hours, look at where Nvidia is right now. This is approximately 10% upside. 10% upside. And it is going to hit $200. Yes, it's going to hit $200, and the expectation for Nvidia is around $226 per one share. And this is what you can always get when you are investing in the right direction. Now, for those who have been asking me when and how should they buy, look at the consensus price target for Nvidia, 240. You see, I even downplayed Nvidia, so please forgive me for downplaying Nvidia. I was saying 226, but look at it. This is the consensus price target for Nvidia between now and March 2026. This is 240. So are you holding Nvidia currently? If you are planning to hold a blue chip stock before 2026, this is one of the best stocks to buy. Nvidia is one of the best stocks to buy. Apart from being the most valuable company in the world today, Nvidia has the best fundamental, the best company structure, the best management, best product. In fact, everything about Nvidia is best, starting from management, the product, the services they render, how they manage their business, the business relationship, with different countries. You know that before now, Nvidia actually entered some sort of business understanding with United States government. Trump agreeing to pay 15% to allow him, export some of his chips to China, because China has a market. China has one of the biggest markets in the world that anybody that is talking about technology will always focus to, to supply that market chain. And you can see from the ratings, you see buying strong, already 5%, buying of 41. These are consensus rating, and again, I want to also surprise those who always fall victim of dividends. You know, some persons always fall victim of dividends. You can see if Nvidia is the biggest company, biggest valuable company in the world today, sitting close to $5 trillion, is giving dividend yield over 0.02%. Annual dividend yield 0.04%. You see, within 5 years, 8.4%. Why should any organization, in fact, promise you above such? What do they have to promise you 20%, 17% and stuff like that on dividend? See, this is the reason why I always tell my investors, don't leave your money in the bank, because it is devaluation. It is absolutely blunderous for you to leave your money or save money in the bank. It's not safe. Invest your money. If it's about the bank, buy the bank. You can buy a bank, you can invest in a bank and buy them. So for those who want to invest, it is now that you can buy Nvidia. Of course, there's always an upside down and all sort of that when it comes to the market. I mean, the price movement, but these are well structured company to buy. So if you have been making money on Nvidia or some of the stocks that I've listed over the past months, let me know down in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do me that. In fact, do me that favor, subscribe. You can like this, you can share as well. And again, for those who have large sum, don't play with your money. You can consult us to manage your portfolio. If you have large sum that you want to invest, like 5 million, 10 million, 20 million, 100 million that you want to invest, don't hesitate to contact me. Drop me a message. Let's structure your investment, and then you subscribe to portfolio management, where we do everything for you. Know the right stock to buy, and the right time to buy, the right time to sell, the right time to hold. These are what you can do for yourself moving forward. And so guys, I will also yes, I'm actually using. Alright, so try as much as possible to follow suit, and don't forget that our 2026 $50,000 challenge is coming forth. Subscribe and join that group so that you can build your portfolio to $50,000 before 2026 elapses. For doing this, I'm always there for you. If this particular video is in fact absolutely useful and valuable to you, make sure you watch the next one. See you in my next video.